What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are tackling the bit that I've been putting off for quite a while, which is not a difficult job, it's just very fiddly as to where it is. We are going to be doing all the wastegate plumbing. Hopefully I've got enough lines. I've got all these push fit fittings because I wanted to run a hard line. Most people just use like silicone lines, but my theory is once they got boost in them, surely they can expand a little bit and then not be accurate. I don't know, I might be completely wrong, but I thought I'd go with hard lines, and I've checked these all screw into the wastegate and stuff, and they do, which is good. I don't even know how these work. I mean, I assume you just push them in and they lock in. I don't know, soon find out. I've also got the flanges here to weld on to make the screamer pipe. We've got some stainless steel piping from Walton Motorsport. There's 90 there, and then a straight one. This is 44.5 mil, I believe, something like that. That's going to be the screamer pipe. I need to weld that up. I've roughly put the wastegate on just when I was making the downpipe, so that I made sure that I had enough clearance for the downpipe. I have the lines here to wire in the boost controller, which is this one here. It's a Mac valve. It's just what everyone uses, very standard. It don't matter what way you wire these. One's 12 volt switched and the other one goes to the ECU, which is, I think it was an auxiliary, can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I need to plumb that in. I need to decide where I'm going to put this. I don't know yet. Ideally be down here somewhere, but I don't know. I'll figure that out. Need to decide where I'm going to put that. Maybe, I don't know, because the problem is I don't have the downpipe on. Ideally I'd have the downpipe on, but I'm running out of time, so I need to get this done. But the first job I'm going to do, I'm going to clock the wastegate, make sure I've got it clocked correctly, and then I'm going to work out what ports I'm going to use, because it has ports all the way around it, and you can decide what ones to use and you blank off the others basically. Yeah, let's start tackling that. Alright, so here is a little diagram of how it's going to work. So this is your Mac boost valve, and then that's your wastegate, and then over here will be your turbo compressor, which mine doesn't have a fitting, so I'll probably just put it onto the pipe going out. I assume that will work, don't know, we'll soon find out. If not, then I'll have to drill and tap a little bung into the actual turbo housing. But yeah, it's pretty simple setup. There's multiple ways of doing this, but this is the easiest and should work. But these are the fittings I'm going to be using. So I've got these two coming off of there, and then they'll be on the wastegate, and then there's the little T. Now I'll just cut all the lengths, plumb it all, see how we go. So that's the idea. I've blanked off these. Been trying to figure out what the hell these were for, because it doesn't come off with any blanking plates for it. There's one on each side, one there, and then two tiny ones there. But me and Blake have both come to the conclusion that it must be for water cooling, because they supply you with these little adapters to AN lines, so I assume it's for water cooling. We blew air for it and it's separate to this, so I'm just going to leave them for now. But yeah, that's the idea. And then these go off, and then there's a T. The only thing is I don't know whether to have it on this side or that side yet, so I haven't blanked them off, and I'm not going to do it up tight, just because I need to wait for the downpipe to be in so that I can clock this how I want it to be. Obviously these are plastic, this case in here, which probably could melt, I don't know, but I've got some heat-proof tape, and I'm just going to wrap it all around it to prevent it a little bit. If they melt, then I'll have to upgrade it, do some upgrades. And all of these I'm going to cover. I've got some silicone heat-proof shield stuff, which I'll just slide over them as well so they don't melt. But yeah, I am going to put this back on the car and chop the pipe into length. I think I was going to make a plate up here, have that there, but the only thing is I don't know where the downpipes come into. I think it comes to about here, so it's going to be a bit close. I think I'm going to hide this down here. Just have that down there out of the way. You can't see it. Look nice, I think. And then I'll just have the pipes routing down there somewhere. Figure it out as we go. And then need to wire it in as well. That's easy. Alright, so there we go. I've got the lines routed from the wastegate, and I've put some of this silicone heat shield stuff over them as well. The parts that goes close to the exhaust. Only like halfway up the lines. I think I've decided as well for them bottom push lock fittings, I'm going to buy some metal ones because I bad feeling they're going to melt. I don't know why I've got plastic ones. I can use the plastic ones for up here, but the metal ones down the bottom. So I just ordered 2 of them and I'll swap them over. I won't film it, but I'll swap them over. Now I've got these 2. Now I just need to add the T and then put the controller in. Yeah, it's getting there. If you're planning on working on your wastegate, before you start, have a cup of tea, relax, because it is not fun. It is so fiddly. Like trying to hold the wastegate up while I'm bolting the V-band clamp on and stuff. Oh, it's not fun, but it's getting there. So bought some Velcro heat wrap stuff to go around that dash tan AN line, the oil return, just to keep some temps off of that. Yeah, I'll fit that on in a bit as well. Alright, so it's all plumbed now. I've got the boost controller there. I've just cable tied it for now. I've got the little T-junction there, and then this one goes down to here. I've put a heat shield on it as well. I'm either going to drill and tap into the turbo here, because that's where you're supposed to have it, and it's got the bit for it, it's just not drilled and tapped, so I might take the housing off, drill and tap it for that. Or I'll put it into the intercooler piping. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I'll have to look that up. If it is, I'll just do that, but if not, then I'll put it into there. It's all new to me, so kind of making it up as I'm going. All these down here, all heat wrap. But yeah, now I'm just going to make the screamer pipe. So I've got the little V-band flange there, that fits in there, and then I've got this length of steel to sort of make it as long as I want it to go. Yeah, let's do some welding. Slowly getting better at the TIG. I mean, it's definitely far from perfect, but it's better than what it used to be. Now I just need to weld a straight bit on there. There we go, wastegate screamer pipe all done. Welds aren't that beautiful, hence I'm holding it far away, but it'll do the job. Alright, so I've done a bunch of other bits as well. I have added, I don't know if you can see, I've added the relay box and fuse for the fans and wired them all in. I put the power directly to the alternator up here. Can't really see that, but I still need to run power from there over to that block. I just haven't got the wire for it yet. But yeah, all the fans are wired in, and then obviously I've got the signal from the ECU coming down here. I haven't tidied it yet, but going into, yeah, so that's the IAT. That white one is the signal. Don't know if it works or not, I haven't tried it yet. I need to set it up in the ECU, but yeah, that's another bit done. Slowly getting there. Just happy I've got all the wastegate all done. Just need to, I'm going to order some new V-bands because them ones are junk. And then yeah, that's it. Looking good, mate. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. I don't know if it's a short one or a long one. But in the next one, hopefully I'm getting the downpipe back. And then I'll be making the exhaust, going to put the car on the ramp over there. And then actually just power through it for a few days and make the rest of the exhaust. And also I'll be able to start it and keep it idling because I'll be able to put the wideband sensor in. I'm waiting for a pipe for the coolant as well, just to loop that one. I do have one over there, but I've ordered another one. What's that? What's that doing? My joint. Yeah. Yeah, quite happy with what I got done today. All the boost controllers all plumbed to the wastegate. I still need to put that on, but I'll do that after. Yeah, the wastegate's down there. Like I said, I'm going to order some new V-bands because the ones the wastegate came with are junk. So I'm going to try and find some new ones of them. And yeah, got all the E-fans wired in. I still need to test them on the ECU, but I also don't have power going from the alternator to the block yet. I need a thick power lead for that. I don't have it just yet. The only other thing I need to do is the throttle cable, because the factory one's too short. I have got some bits over there. I'm going to try and make my own one, see if that works. Also still need to make this little bracket for the fuel rail, as it's currently held on with cable ties. I mean, it works as it is, but it's not ideal. I've got the bits as well over there to make this, I just haven't had time. The dipstick, I'll probably just cable tie to there. Yeah. And I got this, I don't know if I showed this. This is the power steering reservoir, got that all mounted up there. Just got a big old Jubilee holding it onto this bracket here. Got all the pipes fed down. I haven't put the pipes on properly yet, just because I'm waiting for the little clips. I've ordered some of these style clips, but in this size. So one will be going there, two over there, and then the others are, oh, you can't really see it, but they're under there. Yeah, all the fans. Well, so I don't know. Bunch of little bits today, but a lot of progress. The little bits that I really wasn't looking forward to doing, because they're just really fiddly, but it's all done now. Not long left now. Blake's been stripping his even more. He's just got them out now, so you can get to that corner and then tidy that up, and then it's ready to be painted. Oh yeah, and you filled in all of the holes. Probably when the car goes back together, it's gonna be like, oh, didn't mean to fill that hole in.
Yeah, that one I didn't.
Yeah, got a bit carried away and filled this one in, which is supposed to be there, which is for this mechanism. Yeah. But yeah, that's getting there. That's another thing I remember every day and then forget. I need to order the cable for the bonnet latch, because when I pulled the front end off, I just snipped it because I was impatient. So I need to order one of them tonight. But yeah, it's getting there. Hopefully the intercooler stuff as well is coming in the next week or so, and then we can get that done, and then literally exhaust, and I need to cut the prop shaft, and then that's it really. Also, for the wastegate plumbing, obviously you're meant to go into the compressor housing. Someone leave a comment down below whether you can do this or not. Can I just put it to the intercooler pipe in here, just right next to where it comes out, or does it have to be to the compressor housing? Because I'm not sure. I'll try and do some googling, but if I can put it in the intercooler pipe in, I'll just do that. If not, I'll have to take this off, drill and tap that. But yeah, someone leave a comment down below, let me know if you know if that's okay or not. I don't know. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.